Hi everyone, welcome to Bankstar Edu Concept. My name is Bamdele. I'm a seasoned science tutor, specifically on mathematics. So we are here to deal with this beautiful question, or a question precisely. So under arithmetic progression, let's go with the question. The third and the ninth term of an arithmetic progression AP are 9 and minus 27 respectively. Find the fifth term. And when you are calculating the term under AP has its own general formula, just like GP. You are calling geometric progression or exponential progression. That's the two names they refer to, either GP, call it. But today we are dealing with AP, which is arithmetic progression. Now, the general term, when you are calculating the general term of an AP is what? UN equal to A plus open bracket N minus 1 close bracket D, where your A means what? The first term. So A means what? The first term. And your N is what? The number of terms we are dealing with. Number of terms. And your D means what? Common difference. D means common difference. So initially when you look at it now, from this, if you're talking about the first term, like I said, our first term is what? A. Now, when you are dealing with the second term, that second means 2, which is the number of terms we are dealing with. Which means if you put 2 here, like I said, N means number of terms. If you put 2 here, which means to be 2 minus 1. So that will be 1D, which is equivalent to D, which means your second term will be A plus D. So which means second term will be what? A plus D. If you go with the third term, you put 3 as usual, which is the number of terms. It will be 3 minus 1, giving us 2D. It will now be A plus 2D, which means our third term will be A plus 2D. Once you look at the pattern, you can see A, the second one starts with A plus 2D, the third one is A plus, the second one is A plus D, the third one is A plus 2D, the fourth one will be A plus 3D, the fourth one will be A plus 3D. You follow the same pattern. The fifth one will be what? A plus 4D. So that's that, and so on and so forth. Now, but when you look at it, they say find the fifth term, which means at the end of the day, if you want to find the fifth term, this is the formula we have to use, A plus 4D. But now, we are having some challenges. And what are the challenges? We don't know our first term, and we don't know the common difference. So we cannot find the fifth term. So all what we need to do is that we can get our fifth term from the information that has been given to us from the question. And let's check. They say the third term and ninth of an AP are 9 and minus 27. Now let's follow the third term pattern. For the third term, which is A plus 2D, we can say A plus 2D equal to 9. Are you with me? Now the ninth term, when you follow the pattern here, when you put 9 minus 1, we'll be having 8D. That will be A plus 8D. So which is the ninth term? A plus 8D equal to minus 21. Minus 27, sorry. Minus 27. So you can name this one equation 1 and equation 2. Now, from here now, we solve simultaneously. And when you are solving simultaneously, we have 3 methods. A general method for solving simultaneous equation. You can use your substitution method, you can use your elimination method, and you can even use your graphical method. But here, either you use your substitution or elimination method. I would prefer to go for substitution method. Now, using substitution method. Now, using substitution method. Now, from equation 1, let's make A the subject of the formula from equation 1. I'll be having A equal to 9 minus 2D. You can name this one equation 3. A equal to 9 minus 2D. Now you move on. This A we have here, now this is an initial value for A. Now let's now take this initial value of A, which is 9 minus 2D. Let's substitute it in equation 2 to represent this A, which means substitute for a in equation 2 from equation 3. So which means we are substituting for a in equation 2 from equation 3. Now, which means instead of having a plus 8d, this a will now be written as 9 minus 2d, which is 9 minus 2d plus, then we move on with the rest, 8d equal to minus 27. Are you with me? Now, collect the like terms. We already have the like terms together, so just solve normally. Minus 2d plus 8d, that will give us plus 6d. 9 plus 6d equal to minus 27. Then what's the next thing to do? Collect the like terms as usual. Collect like terms. So it will now be 6d equal to minus 27. This 9 will move to this side. You know, this plus they're moving here, it turns to minus. That's minus 9. So we are having minus 27 minus 9. That's 6d equal to minus 36. Now 6d equal to minus 36. Let's find d by dividing both sides by what? 6. Now divide both sides by 6. So we are having 6d over 6 equal to minus 36 over 6. So we are having 6 here, 6 cancel 6, 6 here, 1, 6 here, 6. So d equal to minus 6. Now that's the first step. We already know our common difference. Don't forget, for us to find the fixed term, we must know a, which is the first term, d, which is the common difference. Now, common difference has been solved. We need to find our first term. Then once we have the two, we can now solve our fifth term successfully. Now, let's go for a now, which is the first term. Now, very simple. Just substitute for d. You can pick any of the equation. You can substitute for d in equation 1. You can decide to go for d in equation 3. You get the same answer. Substitute for d. Let's use equation 1. Substitute for d in equation 1. Don't forget, our equation 1 is a plus 2d equal to 9. So when we are substituting for d now, it should now be a plus 2, open bracket, our d is what? Minus 6, close the bracket, equal to 9. Don't forget what this bracket means. It means this 2 is multiplying minus 6. So we are having a plus 2 times minus 6. You understand our sign rule? Plus times minus will give you minus. So 2 times 6 will give you 12. That's why we're having a minus 12 equal to 9. Are you with me? A minus 12 equal to 9. So correct like times. We'll be having a equal to 9 plus 12. You understand why we're having plus here? Minus 12 will move to the other side. The sign will change. So we're having plus 12. So a equal to 21. And this is our first term. Now, we can now solve for the fifth term successfully. So our fifth term, therefore, fifth term is using this formula, a plus 4d. Are you with me? A plus, don't forget to, I already put the formula here, a plus 4d, when we are drawing the pattern. So that's our fifth term, a plus 4d. Now what's our first term? That's 21 plus 4. D is what? Our D is what? Minus 6. Minus 6. So it will now be, don't forget, plus times minus as usual. 21 plus times minus, that's minus. 4 times 6, that's 24. 21 minus 24 will give us minus 3. So which means, therefore, fifth term is equal to what? Minus 3. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.